Hey everybody, just a quick update for those who have been keeping track. I am still homeless, and even though I applied to every housing possibility, I'm like covered in cat hair. You can see it. You can see it floating in the air. My baby. Um, So I've applied to all the housing possibilities, and the only one that looks like it might be able to come through for me, might be, um, Northwoods, but that's like one out of many. Um, so that's a problem. Hi, babies. I know. Um, my cats are anxious that I'm not doing so well health-wise, but I mean, what can I do about it? Still can't get the dental care I need. Still having a hard time with my primary, getting the care I need from there. Um, Still haven't been able to make a lot of appointments that I really need. Partly due to being homeless. Um, I'm currently living in my camper. Um, and it is not great, but not terrible. Like, I'm still surviving. I can still keep myself relatively clean. My cats are clean and fed. I have received um, a heater to borrow for the winter. Um, I have to like fill the propane tank every 3 or 4 days, but I can do that by walking across the parking lot. And that same gentleman, has said, okay, if you need to go somewhere, just let me know and I'll bring you. And that's really nice of him. Um, so I'm not without a supply source, that I can, access. Um, yeah, for those who are like really not in the know about what's going on the ground in American politics, just go to Google. You're going to find a whole ton of like horrible shit. Yes, the people genuinely do believe what they're told. Um, if they are part of a community that rewards mindless obedience, a lot of churches are like that. Not all of them are. Some are very much, hey, think for yourself and have faith in, humanity and the kindness of other people. There are a lot of churches that are like blind obedience or it's hell for you, and it's like, yeah, okay. That's not great, but okay. Um and so when people claim to be religious leaders, they expect blind allegiance from people who think they have to be blindly allegiant to those religions and everyone who claims to be part of that religion in a position of power. So that would explain the rise of Christofascism. Um, I, so what you see on the news is not what's happening on the ground. Like, I live in a city that is not a major trade center. It's not a major political hotspot. It's not a major industrial center. It's kind of pushed to the side as far as population goes. It's not a heavily populated city. It doesn't have skyscrapers. It doesn't have, major train lines running through it. It doesn't have, you know, um, it doesn't have that importance. You're not going to find it on a map unless you're looking for it. Um, Not like New York City or Dallas, Texas, or, whatever, Boston. It's not like that. Um, Most foreigners don't even know it exists because it's so small. Um, Most foreigners have heard of like Los Angeles or like Seattle or whatever, but like the city that I'm in is not a big city. And what it looks like here is silence and quiet, which is much more terrifying than riots and protests. Like, it seems like overnight, everything went silent. Like, you no longer heard. Apparently, I have to record multiple different videos now because of size limits. I don't know. But anyway, Where was I? Oh yeah, you don't hear people laughing or talking or listening to music or, playing games or whatever. A lot of it is people staying inside and staying away from each other. I mean, people do still go outside, they do still talk to each other, but it's a lot less. And you don't really see, you used to see, sometimes you'd see a Muslim, sometimes you'd see a Hispanic person. Um, they're almost all virtually gone. Like this entire community, you might see a black person here and there, but it's mostly just white people. It's terrifying because the city wasn't like that before. Hispanic people, black people, they weren't afraid to go outside. And now they are. And their absence has left a vacuum that is, it's silent. There's almost nobody walking around outside. Um, it didn't used to be like that. This used to be a walkable city. It used to be people chatting with each other, wishing each other happy holidays. It used to be full of life and laughter, and now it's not because of ICE, because ICE is kidnapping people and people pretending to be ICE in order to kidnap people. And it's happened even like you hear about it sometimes. Like people will say, "Oh yeah, I saw ICE, trying to force a college kid into their car." Um, which is true. It was a black kid. These people dressed up as ICE and tried forcing a black kid into their vehicle. That's why people don't go outside anymore, because in their homes they're less likely to get kidnapped. People, if they do go outside, it's strictly to like get into vehicles, or they're on vehicles that they can get away in, or they are in pairs or even, small groups. If they're white, they don't have to worry about it. But, that's why you don't really see a lot of black people or Hispanic people just walking around. Because there are people who have dressed up as ICE and demanded compliance and tried to hurt the community, and it has caused the community to become a grave of what it once was. So, in the future, if you're looking back on this saying, "Oh, well, why didn't somebody do something? Why wasn't there a bigger noise made?" Because most people are too scared of what is happening to them, not what could happen, but what is happening. And those that could do something are happy with that silence. They're happy with it. Like, I would do something, but what the fuck you want me to do about it? I'm homeless. I'm struggling just to survive the day. Oh, it's okay, baby. You don't have to be scared. She looks very alarmed. Like, what the fuck was that, Mom? Somebody's revving their engine outside. Um, it snowed. Like, they actually had to plow the parking lot. Um, that's how much it had snowed, but, like, uh, I guess I gotta go, guys. My phone is telling me that I no longer have memory on it. But yeah, that's a quick update. I will try and update you more often. Bye!